40-year-old male who just underwent surgery to remove diseased fascia in his palm, 4th and 5th digits. This was to treat severe Dupuytren's disease, which causes joint contracture due to the knots of fascia that form under the skin in the palm of the hand. The fascia slowly builds up and creates a thick cord that pulls the fingers into flexion and limits their ability to extend their fingers. His surgeon requested an orthosis to maintain his 4th and 5th digits in extension and also prevent development of further contracture.
So for the orthosis, his hand should be positioned in static extension. MP and PIP joints should be maximally extended. And in this orthosis, the wrist and the thumb do not need to be immobilized. So for the material that we chose to use for this client, we decided on Aquaplast T watercolor material, 1/8 of an inch thick. It's coated, there's moderate resistance to stretch. It has 100% elastic memory, moderate rigidity, and for the benefit of the therapist, the edges trim easily. Also, this material comes in a variety of colors, which is beneficial for the client so that he can choose which color he'd like to wear on a daily basis, since he will be wearing the orthosis for an extended period of time.
The first orthosis that we created for this client was made on the dorsal aspect of the hand. Modeling included cutting the material down to a size in which the fingers are placed in the trough without going over the top so that the fabric is touching both of the fingers. And here's a side view. So as you can see, the orthosis fits snugly on the client's hand, and when turned over, the palm is open and available for cleaning, especially if the client has had any scar tissue damage or anything like that. And all the other joints are free and movable. The second orthosis we created for this client is made on the volar aspect of the hand and includes a thumb hole. As you can see from these photos, it's similar to the first orthosis, except the material is on the palmar side of the hand and still maintains the fingers to be in extension. The trough is nice and even. Both sides of the fabric are touching the fingers. The thumb is free and movable and allows for complete opposition for the first 2 digits, and the wrist is free to move as well.
Okay, Mr. McDougall, so I'm going to talk to you about how you should wear your orthosis and kind of how to care for it as you wear it during the course of your recovery. Sound good? Okay, awesome. So as you know, you're going to be wearing this 24/7, so you're not going to take it off at all during the next 5 or so weeks, and we're going to kind of keep monitoring your process and checking in with your surgeon to make sure that things are going smoothly. And then if they are after that time, you're just going to wear it at night for a little while after that.
Okay.
So could you show me kind of how to put this on, just so I can make sure that you know where all the straps go and everything like that?
Sure. So it goes on the back side,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Strap 1.
Strap 1.
Perfect. Strap 2. Strap 3.
Thanks for putting that there.
Yeah, awesome. So then you just want to double check and make sure that these are covering your joints on your fingers, that everything feels comfortable, and you can move that wrist around just as much as you want.
Feels pretty comfortable.
Awesome.
I'm just worried about if I am sweating or something. What do I do?
Yeah, that's pretty common. So I'll send you home with some little kind of socks that you can put over your hand, so that way when you do sweat, it won't be so uncomfortable. And then also to clean it, you just want to make sure you keep your hand inside the orthosis so that these fingers stay out in that extended position like we talked about. And you'll probably just want to clean it with some disinfecting wipes. So now that we have your hand all in its dressing while your orthosis is on, just a couple more things before you leave today. I just want to make sure that you know to go ahead and shoot me an email if you have any questions or if any part of your orthosis is bothering you, if anything hurts or is pinching at all, because I'll try to get you in right away so we can get that fixed. I don't want you to try to fix it at home just because the material is a little bit tricky to work with and I don't want you to further injure yourself. So don't use a hot stove or a hairdryer. Also, if you have any pets at home, try to keep it away from them. They tend to like to gnaw on these things. So then also don't leave it in the car because it could melt in the hot summer Arizona heat. And other than that, you're good to go.
All right.
You understand everything? Do you have any questions?
I don't think so. Just give me your number and that'll do.
Okay.
'Cause you don't even know